Hello guys, welcome to Wizardking Horror. First of all, happy Independence Day to one and all. I hope you're enjoying your day. Now let's come to today's story. Hello, I am Rohan. I am 26 years old now, but this incident happened to me when I was just 11 years old. It was Independence Day and I was very excited because every year during Independence Day, the people of our colony would organize a light and sound show for the residents. The venue was Marshall's Park. It was not very far from where we lived. Also, it was connected to the woods. Every year, me, my family, my best friend Naila, and her parents would go together to see the show. But this year, Naila's dad was out of the town for some urgent work, and Naila's mom had fever. So it was just she alone with me and my family. When we reached the park, many people had already gathered over there. The show was going to begin at 7 and it was just 6 when we arrived. My parents sat down on a bench while me and Naila played in the park. We were soon very bored, so we decided to do something exciting. I went to my parents and asked if we could take a stroll in the forest. Both of them refused immediately. Naila now came forward and asked, "At least can we take a walk in the park? Please, 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 uncle, please." My dad said, "Okay, fine, but don't go very far, okay?" We agreed, and so we started walking around the park. Naila stopped for a moment and told me, "Come on, walking in the park is so boring. Why don't we go to the forest and take a stroll over there?" I said, "But mom and dad, they told us not to." But Naila was not in a mood to listen. "Oh, come on, please, 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 please. We will just be back in a jiffy, please. Oh, come on, they won't even know that we went. Please, 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 just for once." I hesitated for a moment, but then I agreed. When we were about to enter the forest, I asked her one last time, Naila, are you sure you want to go inside the forest? Because it looks very dark, scary, and creepy." She replied, "Of course, you idiot. It is getting dark, so it will obviously look dark now. Oh, come on, stop being kiddish. Come." I was sure that Naila wasn't going to listen to me, so I tried to look on the positive side. When we entered the forest, we were amazed by the beauty of the trees, the chirping of the birds, etc. I said, "Naila, see that tree? Doesn't it look strange?" Naila shouted, "Oh my god, there are so many varieties of trees. Oh my god, let's go there, we have more to see." I kept following her. To be honest, right from the time we were very small, we were fascinated by nature. We were so fascinated that we lost track of where we were going. A sudden whirl of wind flew over our heads that brought us to our senses. I looked at my watch. Damn! It was already 6:50 p.m. "Naila, I think that's enough. We should get back now," I said to her. She agreed. But then we realized that we had come deep inside the jungle and had lost our way. Yes, yes, that's right. We were lost. Now how do we get back home?" Naila asked me, looking at me. Don't look at me. It was your idea to come here. So you find a way out," I said. But, but, but you were the one who insisted first. So you have to find the way out, she argued. "Oh, come on, Naila. Stop fighting. Fighting and arguing will get us nowhere. At least it won't help us reach our home." "Then what do we do?" Naila said. Actually, I stammered because even I didn't have any solid idea to get back. I thought for a while and said, let's just take a random route and it may help us if we are lucky. So we started walking in a random direction, hoping that it would take us back to the park. After some time, a flock of bats flew over our heads. And that is when we saw a lady standing behind a tree. She was wearing a white gown. Her face was covered with her long hairs. We decided to ignore her, but she came forward and introduced herself as Mary and asked us where we were going. I didn't want to be rude, so I told her everything. After hearing all of this, she let out an evil laugh. So, sweeties, you're lost, aren't you? Come with me. I know the way out. I will help you. Come, she said. We were feeling a little scared of her, so we refused and decided to move on. There was still no sign of the park or the forest to end, but still we had hope. After some minutes, when I looked back, I realized that the lady was following us. I whispered to Naila, Naila, that same lady, she's following us. Naila didn't reply. She just kept on walking. I asked, Naila, she seems kind. Why don't we take a little help from her? This time also, Naila didn't say anything. Instead, she just walked faster. I could see a strange fear in her eyes. I asked her, what happened? Is something wrong? This time, she replied nervously, just turn around. I turned around, and that's when I saw that dreadful sight I would always remember in my life. That, that made shivers run down through my body. That lady, I could see her face. It was full of blisters and scratches. She was holding a bloody dagger. It was large. She said in a soft voice, you can't run away from me. I am coming to get you. Naila broke into tears. I had no time to console her or be afraid. All I could think of is getting to my mom and dad as soon as possible. So I held her hand and began to run at full speed. The forest seemed never ending, yet me and Naila kept running for half an hour without stopping. But for how much more time could we run? Alas, I could see my end. I was out of breath, and so was Naila. The lady, she had almost caught up to us. I am coming to kill you, she shouted. I had lost hope. Naila's eyes was full of tears. That's when I saw something. It was the park! I shouted with joy. We are almost there. I can't run anymore. Please stop. I am out of breath, Naila said. I said, come on, Naila. We are almost there. Just a few more minutes. No, I can't run anymore. Please don't stop. Now I was losing patience. I got angry and said, oh, come on, Naila. Don't be stupid. That lady will kill us. Saying so, I left her hand and started running faster than ever. I didn't pay attention to anything, not even Naila. And within seconds, I could see myself getting out of the forest. I could see my mom. I immediately went running to her and hugged her. My dad looked angry. He said, Rohit, where were you all this time? You missed the show. He scolded me. That's when I narrated them the whole story. After hearing all of this, they just asked me one thing. Rohit, where is Naila? I turned back and said, she's right here. But no. To my astonishment, she wasn't there. I shouted, Naila! Naila, where are you? There was no response. That evening, we went home with a cold heart. The next day, we even filed a police complaint. But even they failed to understand the mystery behind Naila's strange disappearance. They searched the whole forest, but were unsuccessful in finding Naila. She was never to be heard or seen again. Hey friends, if you enjoyed today's story, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, you must be wondering when I will be releasing The Burning House Part 2. Well, most probably maybe by the end of this month or next month straight. Till then, bye and thank you for watching.